welcome to the Crucible Theatre for the World Senior Snooker Championship Final. It's Alfie Burden taking on Aaron Canavan in what promises to be a thrilling test of skill and nerve. The trophy is ready, the table is set. It's the first to 8 frames to be champion, and it's live right here on Channel 5.
Was in the final 2 years ago. Didn't equip myself properly, didn't play well, so I'm looking to put that right.
Oh, it's a wonderful shot. Very good indeed.
I want to prove to everybody that first time wasn't a fluke. You know, I've heard it before, that'll never happen again. And guess what? I'm in the final, I'm ready for any type of fight.
I played him in one of the senior qualifiers and I was really surprised what a good player he is. So I expect a really tough game.
He scores really heavy all the time. Any chances you give him, he will score.
Come on! He's got it, and you can hear the elation from Alfie Burden.
It's a world title tag, so yeah, that'd be massive for me.
Tours here, my girlfriend, all the guys have come travel from Jersey. My son Jack.
And he's loving it, and there's a Jersey flag.
With all those behind me, there's no way I'm going to back down.
Nicely put away.
And it's there. Alfie Burden's through.
Oh, I mean, it'd be everything to me. Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted to reach the final, but to be fair, that'll mean nothing if I don't go on and win it. To go on and win the tournament is what I want, and I'm massively focusing on playing well and trying to win.
Wow, both players are desperate for the title. Alfie and Aaron, who will take it home? Aaron, of course, had that incredible comeback against Dominic Dale, who was the player of the championship from 5-2 down. He battled very, very hard. And Alfie Burden, he's knocked out some legends, sending Jimmy White home, the likes of Tony Drago, and yesterday a very comfortable win over Hassan Kurdi. It is so good to have you here to enjoy the snooker with us live on Channel 5, and delighted to be joined by Neil Foles, Rhiannon Evans and Lee the Shirt Richardson, who clearly is loving spending the day with us as well with that shirt. What's going on there?
I didn't sleep in it, in case anyone was wondering, but yeah, they don't call me the shirt for no reason at all.
And no Rhiannon on there, which is a bit worrying. Yeah, you've left her out.
You know what I mean?
You don't know who you're going to have to work with. You know? she's that busy.
Listen, this is a very special day. You know both players very well, Lee.
Yeah, it's a tricky one for me. You know, Alfie's a similar person to me. You know, he likes used to like the night out, you know, with a few refreshments. But Aaron's a gentleman. But for me, I see this as talent versus technique. And, yeah, I don't want to pick a winner.
Listen, he would still enjoy a night out if he was to win that. That is guaranteed. And Rhiannon, they've had really interesting routes to the final, haven't they?
Yeah, they've both had comebacks. They've both played really well. They've both been put to the test. So yeah, they've all set up for a great final. So they've tasted a little bit of everything in this arena, and the dream is still there for both.
Well, this is it, isn't it? Daring to dream. It's been a wonderful championship, Neil, hasn't it? But it's now. This is their moment.
It really is. You know, some of the sort of, if you like, real big guns like the defending champion and Jimmy and Ken and a few others, they've gone. They're all gone. The Spaceman's gone. And now we're left with the 2 best players. Worth remembering, I did the draw for this on the Jeremy Vine show the other month, and Alfie's name was not in there. It was the golden ticket, which he ended up getting. He hadn't even got through. So that's interesting that he's now here, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And talk about taking your chance, you know, making it all the way to the final. And who knows, coming away with this beautiful trophy. But best of 15 today is where we're going to have a proper test, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's long enough to get involved in this. I mean, Aaron said yesterday after his win that he was just a club player from Jersey. I'm thinking he's a little bit more than a club player. You can't get to the final by beating the people he's beaten. He's more than a club player, believe me.
Listen, he may be thinking as a club player from Jersey. He's flying that flag proudly. And, of course, Alfie from London, both of them so determined. And they both caught up with Rob Walker this morning.
Aaron, what a comeback that was against Dominic Dale. One of the best of your career?
Oh, without a doubt, Rob. Yeah, you know, when you're 5-2 down and your back's against the wall, you've just got to keep chipping away. And yeah, if you keep chipping, sooner or later, it'll turn your way, hopefully.
Alfie, this is a massive day for both of you. How crucial do you think the experience from 2 years ago will be?
Yeah, very crucial. I think I learnt my lesson from that day, and I'm prepared properly for today and hopefully go out and perform well.
You were absolutely buzzing when you came off yesterday. Did you manage to get any sleep?
I never sleep great when I'm away at tournaments, to be honest. Quite a light sleeper, but I've had enough sleep and feel fresh enough and ready, yeah.
You are a global champion already, the World Amateurs in '09. Would this mean more?
That was massive at the time, and yeah, that was very big for me. But this, yeah, that rank alongside that for me, definitely.
Do you think you could describe this as one of the biggest matches of your life?
Oh, without doubt, yeah. I mean, anything with a world title tag to its name has got to be massive. Obviously, listen, we all know there's a lot of fantastic players over 45 that don't play in this event, but you can only beat what's in front of you, and that's what I'm trying to do.
You've only played once on the Seniors Tour, and it was very, very close and went all the way in the decider. Are you expecting the same? Is your instinct that this is going all the way to 15?
Yeah, you never know with the seniors snooker, but wouldn't that be something if it ended up a deciding frame or even a black ball?
Oh, that would be greedy, especially 40 years on from 85. Dennis would absolutely love that. Now, surely this would mean more winning it here than winning elsewhere in 18.
Without a doubt, Rob. If you're going to win a snooker final, it's got to be the Crucible, nowhere else.
Would this be the climax of your career?
Yeah, it most definitely would, with 100%.
The very best of luck. I hope you remember to enjoy it. It's going to be a brilliant occasion. Go well.
That's the main thing, Rob. Enjoy it.
Well, he's been loving it, and I think Aaron, it's fair to say he's got stamina, hasn't he? 1 a.m. finish against Wayne Townsend, 5-2 down. He looked fatigued, he looked all out, but amazing comeback.
Yeah, I mean, 5-2 down, I just did not see this coming. Thankfully, he did. He wasn't playing very well. Dominic had made a couple of, back-to-back hundreds in the match. He made one break over 50, but he proved to be a good match player. In the end, he was stronger. His concentration was better. His focus on what was on the table was better. And that's how I saw that win.
Yeah, definitely. I thought he went all guns blazing, attacking as soon as he went 5-2 down, and he was playing more aggressive. His long game came back. He was striking the ball, and he put that Dominic under pressure, and that's what you need to do when they're playing well. And at some point, they're gonna fold, aren't they? And that's what he done. And fair play to him. He stuck in there right till the end.
And he was so emotional, winning that match out. And I'm sure today we might all have to swim out of here, because these two they wear their heart on their sleeves. This is Aaron Canavan's route to the final. Andrew Norman, Wayne Townsend, and of course that amazing comeback against Dominic Dale.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just all his brilliant play. Dom did have a few chances to get over the line, and that's how difficult it is. 5-2 in front. You say all the time in comms, Neil, that last frame is the tricky one.
Yeah, I thought the last frame was a bit nervy. I mean, how many last frame deciders of this place has there been like that? Plenty over the years, but we wouldn't want it any other way. It was very nerve-wracking, but he did well to get to 5-all, and he got over the line.
And talking of nervy, I mean, looking to the route that Alfie Burden has come through, beating Jimmy White, I mean, that match against Tony Drago, you could cut the tension with a knife. This was a lot easier, wasn't it, against Hassan Kurdi yesterday? But for Alfie, I feel he's very thoughtful, isn't he? He's been very open. It almost feels like it's redemption for him here.
Yeah, that's right. He actually played some fantastic shots in this little sequence. Listen, I've known Alfie since he was just a little kid playing in junior tournaments. I think it would mean a lot to him. He's been World Amateur champion, and this is a big day for him. Never mind what's happened in the past. He's here now, and I think he's ready.
Yeah, and his focus, Rianne, he's been telling us all, I've got my head down. I really want to do this, and he's been doing everything right this time.
Yeah, he was preparing properly. He said a couple of years ago he let himself down a little bit, and he's been given a second chance with his seniors tour to go ahead and try and lift a world trophy here at the Crucible. So it's fantastic to see him putting himself together, putting all the effort in, and it's nearly paying off.
And for people that don't know him, he looks so angry at the table.
Does he?
But he's really not. He's a lovely, lovely bloke. And it's just concentration, and he gives it everything out there. It's like, for a talented player, you can be a bit lazy. You looks like you're lazy, but Alfie gives it everything.
And some. And if there's anyone to keep you on the straight and narrow and, make sure that you're doing everything well. And what an amazing guy to have in your corner in Patsy Fagan, Neil.
Yeah, 74 years of age, absolute legend of the game. And, yeah, he's a good man to have in your corner, whoever you are, especially Alfie.
So exciting. And what will they be feeling? I mean, this is pressure, isn't it? Because it's not a scenario that they're in every single weekend, Rianne, is it?
No, but sometimes it's the semi-finals that is more nerve-wracking because you really want to get to that final. I feel like both players are going to have the butterflies and the nerves and everything, but I think they're just going to be really excited to get out there, and I think they're both going to be, from the get-go, on the ball.
We've all got butterflies. Are we all excited for this one, folks? Yes, we are. We are ready to go then at the Crucible for the World Senior Snooker Championship final. It's Alfie Burden against Aaron Canavan. England versus Jersey. Both of them so determined, both of them so brilliant so far. Who will take it home? Find out right after the break.